quick for the public to be able to turn that around. What did we offer last time? Do you remember?
I think we'd request 45 to 60 days because as Stacy can explain, it'll take us a moment to sort through ideas.
Yeah. I mean, you've got put it all together with Chantel's office if we're going to do it the exact same way that we did it last time. And then you got the process of bringing it in and then the evaluations and so on.
And Chantel and I are discussing it with Stacy, what process we would need to go through, whether we have to publish an RFP or not.
Well, you already have an RFP, you could simply open back up and then close back up. And I would suggest
Yeah.
you hit a meeting, which 15 days is a meeting, 22 days is a meeting, just to get the information in. And then I think what he's talking about is give them time to evaluate. It might get into the 45 days, but we need to get the information in probably quicker than that.
Yeah, that was my thought, was to reopen the previous one so that we didn't have to go through all of that. And I don't want to do this in a way that would delay the ultimate goal of getting this done relatively soon. I know your goal had been working towards an August selection, but we weren't able to consider those that came in just after the deadline. There may be something interesting there we don't know because we didn't explore those. And then there may be another option on the table
Yes, sir.
that someone could produce.
And the deadline we have, in my mind, two deadlines. One, we have a deadline, we want a new jail as quickly as possible. The second deadline, with the $40 million of ARPA money you awarded to this project, there's a December 24 deadline that, in my mind, it kind of has to be under contract. Stacy can explain it.
Yeah, your design has to be completely finished and contractor procured by December 31, 2024. And we're pushing up against that deadline. Talked to the consultant about that. He feels like we're 30 days behind already, but can probably catch up on the 30 days. We just don't want to get even further behind.
So you had a 15, a 22nd. So 15 days out for the next BOCC. Is that what you were saying? And then 22 for the one after that.
The clerk will have to verify that, but I think that's what I looked at.
And then
It'd be 2 weeks from tomorrow
and then additional
for our regular meeting.
29 for one more. So we could do 29 days. So if we did 15, 22, another 7 on that would be 29. And then that would almost
Those
give
would be
30
Monday
days.
meetings. I'm not sure if it hits 29 days or not.
Basically, that gets us really close to 30 days. Because 2 weeks is probably too quick for the general public, unless there's already, I mean, if the goal is to whatever's already existing, just pull those in, we might as well just do 24 hours. But if we're going to be transparent and open, let's open it up for 30 days and let people bring in new ideas and everything else.
Thoughts, Jen?
Well, certainly we are wanting to utilize the RFP process that we had done before. We've got that ready to go. It's a matter of the timing. Stacy had indicated when he came to visit with us 22 days for it to be out on the street. I think if we were to approve this today, my understanding is it could hit the street today. Is that
It'd just be a reopening process, right?
Yeah, today or tomorrow.
posted out? Okay. So
Within this week.
for an opening in 22 days.
Okay.
22 is fine. I mean,
Okay.
we'd be splitting hairs over 7 days.
Yeah.
At
I
22.
just didn't want to derail the process, but I appreciate wanting to be transparent, of course. I know we're up against the deadline for the budget board meeting. Do either of you care to make a motion?
I'll make the motion that we reopen the process for 22 days, and then Chantel will gather all that information, bring it back to us, and present to us, and we'll present to the Bond Oversight Committee.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And Mr. Mason, you care to address item 5?
Yes, sir. Item 5 is we've been considering roughly 10 or 11 sites for several months, and we're requesting that the sites listed in our item 5 be removed from consideration.
Any questions? No. I think this was a good process. I agreed with what your recommendations were. I thought you did due diligence in your discussions that you had in your public meetings. So thank you for all your homework that you did on those. Is there a motion?
I'll move to accept the recommendations to remove the 4.
Second.
Our thanks to you and your colleagues for doing that. All in
sir.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, sir. You care to have recess until after the budget board at this point, gentlemen?
That's good.
Do you want to set a time?
Can we recess till 2:45? Does that work?
We'll make it work.
Because I've got stack.
2:45.
Squeeze it in, and then
That's fine. We'll make it work.
unless you need
We're good.
Aye.
do two.
We'll make it work. 2?
Yeah.
Two would
probably
be
two.
better for me because I
Okay,
have a
2 o'clock it is.
2:30. I don't think we would be in it long.
Okay, I'll make the motion to recess until 2 p.m. today
Okay.
in the same room.
Second.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you.